Okay, in my life? Oh, I think so. Yeah, I appear to be live. Okay, yeah, I guess things are working now. First time using OBS on my YouTube channel platform, and haven't really done a live stream like this before, so this is a first for me. Don't mind me. Whew. Oh, yeah. So, I better send out a message real quick to some other friends, make sure they get in. Yeah, thank you, Fatty, for coming in and joining. I was told another friend is coming on. I'm not too sure where she is. Yeah, screw that. The internet's not going to work. Since I'm already bogging it down. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, what's this pop-up thing? Capture moments as... Oh, and it just disappeared. Oh well. Yep. So I guess now is the time where I start asking questions. So... Well, no, wait, not I ask questions, I answer questions. I'm an idiot. Okay. So first, Fatty asked, "What is Alpha World?" Since this is supposed to hype it up. Pretty much, it's the name, kind of like how Apple has their keynotes, their Apple events, or what they used to call Macworld, or what Google calls Google I/O, or Samsung Galaxy Unpacked. This is something similar to that. Just instead, it's called Alpha World because it's related to the random alpha. And which means, yes, there is a big event. It's streaming at 9 o'clock, so I shall mention that before 9 o'clock, 5 minutes before, I'll be ending the stream so I can actually get on and switch to the other stream, the Alpha World event stream, the featured presentation. And not to mention, I do have to thank a particular camera person who actually is on at the moment. She did a great job nailing these transitions that we did. Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. So pretty much I'm just making big announcements in an hour. That's pretty much what sums up Alpha World. Oh dear. Let's not actually get into the. Let's not actually spoil the entire event now. We don't want that whole presentation we made go to waste. But I guess I could answer that quick. Pretty much, the whole network, no, pretty much the entire channel has gotten messy with content that it's not a healthy mix. So I wanted to split it apart, but also these are other topics that I actually enjoy talking about or just doing, so I figured why not split them up? Clearly picked a bad time because nobody else has joined in. How often will I be uploading? Um, that's a good question. I'm still trying to do for the tech and the drive channels. As soon as I get my car fixed, I can film for the drive channel because I need to get my car fixed first. But the tech channel I want to do at least once a week, drive at least once a week. Uh, the Beats is going on every Wednesday already. Actually, I've been doing that for a few weeks now, about a month, I'll say. Um, Podcast also hoping to do once a week with Salt Pepper. So yeah. What else do we have? Vlog will vary depending on what goes on because I kind of need interesting stories to come up. And in terms of the skits, that also depends on if I have time for anything fun, which hopefully I do. must have picked that bad of a time. There's no one else. Fatty also says, will there be more channels added to the network? Possibly. Depends on if there's any content that isn't really related to the other channels. I could create a separate one for it. It would be my iPod. Guess I forgot to turn Do Not Disturb on all my devices. Oh well. I am so tired. I got up at like 6 o'clock this morning. That's Eastern time for your information. Oh, this is quite common. Patty says just wake up later. Yeah, good point. Yeah, except I ended up waking up before my alarm, so... I sleep like trash. In fact, it didn't help that I had to stay up late last night just to upload one last video before the streams began. But I was doing my best to try to get each channel one video for everyone to watch, except it doesn't really help that my car still needs to be fixed before I can film for the Drive channel, because I want my car to be the first thing on the Drive channel, so I have to wait for that to get fixed first. But other than that, I think every other channel has at least one video to watch. I know the Random Alpha does, because I mean that's what you're watching right now, and that's what I've been uploading to for about 2 years now. You know, it's hard to believe that it's actually almost been 2 years. When's this channel's birthday? Actually, I want to check that out. When is this channel's birthday? Something went wrong. Tap to retry. Oh, brother. Joined November 9th of 2018, so we're almost 2 years old now. It's the 24th, so yeah, we're almost 2 years now. Amelie Olak says, how much work went into the stream? Let's just say a lot. We had a couple screw-ups. I actually made an entire deleted scenes video that we'll be posting on a different channel at sometime, I think it's 9:30. I think. Somewhere around there. But yeah, we put a lot of work into it. We had a couple screw-ups here and there, and one of the hardest parts was actually the editing, because I had to censor a face out because somebody couldn't keep themselves off the camera, especially when we were filming the Drive portion of it. Oh yeah. I'll say a lot of work went into it, especially when you take a look at our bloopers and deleted scenes. But yeah, I definitely recommend watching it to see how much work was put into it. I definitely put my best into it, especially when editing that thing. That took me 2 days to do. Yeah. Yeah, Fatty says, I think it's November. No, it's currently October. If you were referring to when the channel was born, yes, it was November, but I think it's October right now. Amelie Olak says, what inspired me to make this channel? So, a couple of years ago, obviously, because we're nearing the channel's birthday, I've pretty much seen, by that time, I had gotten very interested in YouTube. I had been watching so many other creators, and a lot of it seemed pretty fun. They looked like they were having so much fun on camera. And when I heard that they were getting paid for it as well, I was thinking, you know what? What if I start this and maybe if it takes off, I could actually start getting paid. But it's a lot more than just that, because a lot of it was I wanted to have fun. I enjoy making content, especially both the filming and the editing portions. I enjoy both of those equally, even though every now and then either can be frustrating. But yeah, a lot of it was just for the fun of it, and now look where we are today. Mm-hmm. Fatty asks, what will this channel do in the network? So pretty much that will be left to being explained within the keynote or the Alpha World event. So not gonna give a dead giveaway right now. Did I see a third person joined? Let's see. Okay. Oh, another person left. All right. Fatty asked, did somebody inspire you to make a network? You know what? Yeah, I kind of have to admit it. Yeah, somebody else did. If you've seen Talos of Tech, I refer to him a lot, especially on the podcasts. But he is a. That's just one of the many Tailosive channels he actually has. His name is Drew Erickson. He's the guy always on camera, but. Oh. Yeah, I definitely forgot to turn on Do Not Disturb. Thanks for the likes. Okay, where was I? Oh yes. So he pretty much ran a network of his own. He originally started with his regular Tailosive channel, and that was all skits and fun and all that when he was in high school. And eventually he started to branch it out into other topics, and to keep everything all clean, he just created separate channels to keep all of his content organized. So he wanted to talk about Apple or tech in general, he created Tailosive Tech. Wanted to talk about movies, Tailosive movie reviews. What else did he have? Oh yeah, vlogging. He created Tailosive Talks. Whoa, where'd my people go? Huh. Uh-oh. That don't look good. Okay. Strange. Guess I'll have to keep talking. Ah, there we go. Now everyone's back. For a second, my numbers were showing that people had left. Like, hold on, that's not good. That's not good. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you kind of get the picture. He pretty much created all of his other channels just to organize this content, and that's essentially what I'm trying to do since it's not really that healthy of a mix. Mm-hmm. Is there anything else I can say before the video releases? Um, hmm. There's probably a lot I could say before 9 o'clock. I'm speaking right now. I'm trying to think. Is there anything I missed? I'll be honest, I don't really know at the moment. hmm. That's alright, Patty. Yep. What's the future? That's a little hard to predict, but I at least hope that I can actually get my channels monetized. That would be awesome. I hope the subscribers increase because a problem that I thought with the current system that's going on right now that'll end officially at 9 o'clock. The current system has all content mixed together. And if one person were to subscribe because of one type of video, like let's say I did a couple car videos, maybe they subscribe because they're interested in. Chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to reconnect. Okay, that is weird. Oh my goodness, streaming is weird. Back to the question. Yeah, it would be nice to get it monetized. And where was I? Oh yeah, subscribers. So if somebody were to subscribe because of, like, let's say one of those car videos, it's because they're interested in cars. But I posted a lot of tech videos, and a person interested in cars subscribing for tech videos, that don't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. Okay, what's with all these errors? Okay. Am I back? I think I am. Okay, thanks. Yeah, my internet is weird. Though actually it was a resolution problem. Okay, alright, let's get back to the questions and all that. So, where was I before I got interrupted? Yeah, future. So hopefully when I divide them all up, it helps separate all the content so that way if a person subscribes for that content, they stay subscribed because there's no other non-related content. Okay. Yeah, that's when we had the buffer issue. Okay, so next question then, please. I came prepared. How far have I gotten since I first started? And am I happy with the progress? So actually, we can check that out right now. Which button? 2. So, this is what it looks like on my end, by the way. So if I open up a new tab, let's see how far I've gotten. Assuming that it loads, because my internet sucks. If it doesn't load here, I can always try my phone, but I wanted to see if I can get it on screen. Oh, we're getting somewhere. Sort of. A little slow, but okay. Yeah, I really need better internet because this is terrible. So yeah, let's actually go check it out. So from the looks of it, 37 subs. Huh, did not know that video was featuring right there. Okay. 37 subs. We got quite a few videos to show off right here. Still a lot more. I don't exactly remember how many I got. I think it's around like 40, high 40s, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much a way to sum it up. Where's my button? Yep. That's pretty much where I'm at right now. And am I happy with the progress? I think I could do a little better, but again, I've been doing this mainly because I wanted to have a lot of fun, and well, there's some things to be happy about, some things to be sad. I kept every now and then, I've only had a maximum peak of 38 before. I'm at 37. I don't know why it keeps going back and forth. I try to get more, but it never really helps. But yeah, hopefully after I make these changes and actually get everything organized, I can get people to stay subscribed versus unsubscribing after they realize all the content I put out. Mm-hmm. Hmm. What time is it? 8:27, so we got about, I'll say another half hour before I have to switch over. Yeah, I clearly picked a bad time because nobody else is coming on. I mean, I thank you two that are on so far and asking questions. I hope you didn't run out. Otherwise, this ought to get pretty awkward. Oh, come on! I don't know what the deal is. Why does it keep doing that? Let's try to fix that. Please check. I already did. Yeah, I don't get what's going on. How long do you plan to keep the channels going? If it were me, forever. Pretty much to the day I die, unless I can hand them off to someone else who was willing to actually keep them going. But yeah, I plan on keeping these going for a long time. Long time. I love making these YouTube videos. Even though I don't have that many people watching, I still enjoy making the videos. I got a fourth person watching. Quick note, guys, if you ever need to do a stream for some reason, always get a glass of water. It's also handy for podcasts. How do I go about making videos? Oh, YouTube just notified me my stream's in 30 minutes. Thank you, YouTube. So how do I go about making videos? Pretty much, I need to think of a topic, and a lot of the times I'm just taking a look at the news, seeing what's going on. A lot of it is, I mean, I've been doing a lot of tech videos because that's a lot of what I can think of. So I've been taking a lot, I've been looking a lot at the news to see what's been going on, and after that, I pretty much try to think of a video. I quickly script it, and what I mean by scripting is I usually just write a sheet of notes. All it really is just bullet points of stuff to talk about. I do my ranting because I rant a lot, and take that footage off of either my iPhone or my iPod. It depends on if I need either of them in hand, or if I need my iPhone in hand, it goes to my iPod, but if I don't need my iPhone in hand, then typically my iPhone's recording, as well as my MacBook is in my lap. And once I'm done recording, I take the footage off, put it on my iMac, and start editing, finish rendering that, and then upload it. I still wonder who that third person is, but nobody's commenting on anything. What types of videos are the most fun to make? I'll say the skit ones definitely are, because I love doing skits. It's a lot of acting. I like acting. I used to be a part of the school drama club until the people there just can't get themselves together. They just can't get their crap together, so I ended up leaving because nobody could get their crap together. But I like doing skits, especially when they're supposed to be funny. I did a couple Who Stupid videos. I know that they're kind of pointless and stupid, but those were kind of fun, especially when you can put some hilarious jokes in them. And I hope to do many more skits in the... Oh, come on! Do you not know how annoying this buffer thing is? Whoa. Okay. Yeah, that buffer thing is so annoying. It's gotta be my internet. It sucks. Yep. So a lot of the skits are fun to make. That April Fool's video I did with my sister, oh man, that was fun. Although the salt water did taste disgusting, and yes, we did put salt in the water. My favorite one was when I locked my sister in our Yukon. I turned the child locks on so she couldn't get out. Yeah, so a lot of the skit ones and prank ones, those are obviously supposed to be fun. But also doing any other projects like Salt and I, we did a iPhone versus iPad versus Mac challenge where we see which one does the most productive stuff. I found that a little fun, even though it took a little bit to do it. What else? Oh yeah, we've done our device races before. Those are really fun. So yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff that you can make. Depends on what you think is fun. If you're filming stuff that you think is fun, you're definitely going to have a fun time. But yeah, a lot of project videos and skits, those are fun for me at least. The news, it gets old, boring. You hear it once, and then once you hear it, it's no longer new, so you don't want to really hear it again. So yeah, the other stuff, the projects that take time to actually script and perform, those to me are the most fun. Okay, do we have any other questions? Evidently we do. Fatty says, do you have any tips you can recommend to any aspiring YouTubers? Well, considering that I don't find myself that big of a role model due to where I am compared to everyone else. uh, it can be a pain every now and then. You got cameras running out of storage. Oh, does that drive me mad? Computers that shut down if a power outage happens. That's only happened to me once. Extremely crappy internet. Oh, is that a pain? Despite how much of a pain it can be to do sometimes, it's still worth it. It's a lot of fun. I've already watched that video, YouTube. Stop. I keep getting these notifications on my iPhone. Yep. Every now and then it can be distracting. It also helps to have a quiet spot to do it where you're not going to get interrupted. Oh man, do I hate dealing with interruptions. But pretty much, despite how big of a pain it is, sit back and pretty much just do your best to enjoy the process. It can be a pain, but just remember that a lot of it, it's worth it. There's a lot of things you can learn along the way. You'll also be able to look back if someday, should the channel ever go to somewhere like where all the other YouTubers like Marquez and all that, someday if it ever gets there, you can look back at yourself and see how crappy your videos really used to be. That's kind of funny. But it helps you learn new skills. It helps you learn all sorts of other stuff. So, oh, shit. I don't know why I keep having this buffer problem. It is so annoying. It is so annoying. So pretty much, despite that it's a pain, stick with it. I need to stop doing that after I finish. Does we have any other questions? Hey, I'm sorry if I butcher this. Navneet Sati. I'm not great with names. Kaisa H. Lund. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry, I don't know what it means. Oh, one second. Oh, great. Now you're going to accuse me for having Rona. Where am I from? Planet Earth. So, I'm from the US, like a lot of YouTubers. Somewhere in the US, in a place where it's very snowy. Yes, we have snow in October. It's something I absolutely do not enjoy. Do you have any inspirations? Um, could say a lot. I will say I get a lot of inspiration from Andrew Erickson of the Tailosive Network. I get a lot of inspiration from him. There's other YouTubers that I get inspiration from as well, but he's pretty much the biggest one I get. Winter's coming. Yep, we are. It's practically here. We got snow on the ground, so. Have you ever watched The Boys? I don't actually. Despite that, I do YouTubing and all that. Actually, I don't really watch that much stuff. I usually prefer making content versus watching it. And don't get me wrong, I do like to see what other people make, but to me, I just prefer making the content myself. Mm-hmm. I get inspiration from Sly Stallone. Am I in college? No, I am not, actually. And I'll be honest, I don't know if I'll ever be able to go just because I am very financially challenged. I've made that pretty clear. I was lucky that I can buy this iPhone I have right here. I'm lucky that I have two different Macs just because Macs are expensive. I'm lucky that I have a lot of the stuff I paid for, but especially my car. I am so surprised I have my car, but I don't know if I'd ever be able to afford to go to college. And even if I did, I don't know what classes to take because for what I want to do, it's really hard for me to find a class that helps me in the area that I want to go. So, no, I am not in college. Oh, so you're in India. Sorry about that. People definitely have to go to college. Good. It's always a good idea to go to college. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's always a great idea to go to college. It helps increase the number of job opportunities. It also helps your knowledge overall, supposedly, assuming you can find the knowledge that you're looking for. Yeah, you don't like college. I don't like the idea either. If I had to go to college, I'd probably go to somewhere local because we got a university in the area. No, I take that back. We actually got two universities in the area. So, yeah, that's nice. What do I want to do as a career? What career? I can't English. When I'm older, a lot of it is primarily, a lot of it is going to be YouTube related, but it's not just that. I'm also thinking of the possibility of expanding to other platforms, like say maybe Twitch or yeah, there is that possible platform expansion. But also, I don't just make videos. I also am a music. I'm also a music creator. I like making music as well. You may have noticed with my Beats channel. But also, I'm actually in a band with someone else, and our goal is to actually make an album by the end of this year. So, big thing though, before Christmas. That's when we're trying to get our album released. So, yeah, it's not just videos I make, it's also music. I'm also in the process of writing a book. So, in general, I'll just say content creation in any form. That's pretty much. I love making things for people to either watch, listen, or read. Read. Breathe. Um, but yeah, I'll say definitely a content creator in general. It's not just YouTube, it's a lot more things than just that. All right, I gotta keep up with the chat here. What are your thoughts about MMA in USA? What is MMA? I don't know what MMA is. I can answer that question when you tell me what it is. Uh, all right. How is it in America? Really crazy. Really crazy. I'll just put it that way. Oh, mixed martial arts. Again, I don't really watch that stuff. I don't really interact with a lot of that stuff. It definitely has a crowd, but um, I'm just not a member of that crowd. Something that I'm actually strange about is, despite that, I'm always trying to talk about trendy stuff. I myself in particular, I'm not always one with the trends. There's a lot of things that people do, and well, in some cases, technically, it's not wrong. It's just things that I don't really care about, or things that I don't see the point in putting value into. So I will say it definitely has its crowd, but I don't think I'm a member of that crowd. Amelie Olak, what's your band's name? Two Beats. Two Beats. Is it really like what we see in movies about America? I am not sure. It's because I'm not sure because I don't watch that stuff. Uh, I'm sorry, that's a little personal, so I'm not going to answer that question. I'm not going to answer what my age is. A little personal. I like to keep some privacy. Like, I'm pretty sure I go. You know I go by the name Alpha De Wolf, and you should know by now that's not my real name. I just have it as a cover name. So I like to keep some things private just for my own security, because I have seen, or not really seen, but I have heard of some things that have gone wrong just because of too much personal information being leaked. So, in a sense, it is for some of my own protection, but yeah, at this point, I don't think it's a good idea to expose my age. So, mm-hmm. let's just say I am. Let's just say I'm. How do I put it? Let's just say I'm at a decent age. Fatty says, "When do you plan on releasing your own music?" So obviously I got the band going on with my other person, Two Beats. So we're releasing that album supposedly before December 25th, Christmas. And we don't know exactly when it is. All I know is when we're sent. Oh my goodness. Come on. All right, there we go. Yeah, sorry guys. It kind of has this problem. My internet's not the greatest. So we got that releasing on the sometime before the 25th. There's also the Beats channel. I'm planning on possibly doing a couple songs there, but they're not really intending to be popular ones. It's just music in general, but also royalty free because I want to make sure I don't get any copyright strikes. Because one of the best ways to get copyright strikes is music. So that answers your question, Fatty. Oh, we got about 5 minutes left, so if you have any last minute questions, start firing away because I got 5 minutes left before we have to switch streams. So my person from India, if you haven't heard yet, we have the Alpha World event coming up real quickly at 9 o'clock. So that's basically an announcement video I have to make huge, major announcements. So I highly suggest you check that out after this stream ends. There will be a link to it somewhere in the description. So if you have any last minute questions, I got 4 minutes left before I gotta switch. Oh, great. Trump versus Biden. I generally don't like talking politics because again, a lot of it is personal stuff, a lot of it can be biased. But if you need my honest opinion, oh, thanks for coming in, Salt. Let's not talk politics. If you want my honest opinion, I'm keeping it a secret. So I know it's not helping out. I'll definitely say I do have my own bias as well. I heavily lean towards one versus the other, and yeah, that's pretty much where I'm going to end it because I don't like talking politics a lot, and I really hope this election ends. I really want it to end because I am so tired of seeing the stupidity I've seen during the debates. So, decent question, but I'm going to keep that secret. Fatty asked, do you want to do this as a career? Yes, I actually do. I'm hoping I can get these channels monetized so that way I can actually do this for a career. Mm-hmm. You know, I wonder, does India have English as an official language? Can you do reaction videos? It depends. Technically, I can. If there's some video that you might, if there's some video you want me to react to, I mean, I've reacted to Spotify's Apple's Not Playing Fair video on, that was actually done last year. So I've done that before. And if you have any videos you want to suggest, then... Okay, why are you sending the same notification twice? I should do a reaction to my first video ever. You know what? I might do that. I'll probably do that on this channel at some point. That's a good idea. Yes, India has English as an official language, but also Hindi. Okay. Okay, so that's nice to hear. So you definitely understand what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, I can do reaction videos, though I cannot react to streams while they're live because YouTube isn't exactly a big fan of that, from what I've heard. And also on I'm not on Twitch yet, but if I were to join Twitch, on Twitch somebody got copyright striked for streaming Apple's uh, WWDC keynote, and those strikes are permanent, by the way. But also, yeah, I can't. Oh shoot! Come on. Stupid internet things. I hate it so much. So yeah, I can do reaction videos. It's just I can't react to streams while they're live, or maybe at all. I'm not too sure. I have to look more into that. But reacting to other YouTubers' videos, yes, I can do that. So if you have any suggestions, feel free to throw them at me. Thank you guys for joining the chat. It is now 8:55 my time, at least. So in about 5 minutes, yeah, 5 minutes, we're going to switch to the Alpha World keynote, and that's actually a completely separate video of your own of my own. So I recommend you go check that out because it does have a lot of announcements related to this YouTube channel. And I'll be honest, if you don't watch it, then you probably will be confused as of what's going on for the next forever. So yeah, I strongly suggest checking that out. There's a link in the description. Thank you all for coming on. This has been fun, even though there haven't been that many people that joined. Thanks for asking questions. My name is Alpha Day Wolf, although you know it's fake. Thanks for joining. Random Alpha, signing